Guys, welcome back to another edition of Utah Single Tracks. I'm Rob and I've completed my bike build on the 2021 KTM 300XC and just wanted to do a final walkthrough and go over all the products that I did put on the bike. So here we go. So this is the bike. Picked it up from Faye Meyer's Motorcycle World just outside of Denver, and had a video of me picking that up. But I'd like to go through and go over all the parts I decided to do on this bike build, just as an overview and recap. So I'll start from the top. We went with the Cycra handguards. Chose black to go with this bike. I switched out the grips to use the ODI open-ended grip, so I didn't have to cut the ends to make the install work out well. And I also use the Bulletproof Designs threaded bar end, and that's been really nice. It keeps the handle guard in nice and tight and doesn't ever tend to come loose on me. Going further down from the top, I installed these hook clips. I've liked those for putting the bike in and out of the trailer. It keeps the straps from getting around all my wires, and it tends to cause damage over time. Went ahead on the front end of the bike. We put on the Cherby front fork guards. Coming around the side, I put on the Enduro Engineering skid plate, which I have an install video on that as well, along with the linkage guard as well on that. Coming to the back, I did the swing arm protectors. These keep your swing arms looking nice and neat. I also did the Bulletproof Designs swing arm chain guard, I should say, along with a tugger strap. On these newer KTMs, they got rid of any of the grip handles that typically you're using to grab your bike as you're doing enduro single track type riding, so I've added that strap to compensate for their neglect. On the exhaust, to make it Forest Service legal, I put on the FMF Turbine Core 2 silencer. I left the stock header pipe for now. I'm sure I'm going to put some dings in that, and I'll be switching it out. Coming to the side, I did the Trail Tech fan. It gives me the digital readout that I can adjust. I've set that at 185 degrees to kick on as I'm riding trails. I also added the Carbon Up clutch cover. That takes a lot of abuse. It's one of those, you watch their video online of them hitting it with a sledgehammer, and it does take a lot of abuse and hold up to it. Also on this side, I put the swing arm guard. After 2 rides, you can see it's already a little scratched up, so it is doing its job, taking the beatings, as well as the Tusk Engineering rear rotor guard. On the bike, I put on the tubeless system, front and rear. I originally had put on a different rear tire. It only made 1 ride before the sidewall had split, and that was actually on the Shinko 525 tire that I've liked a lot. So they weren't willing to warranty it, so I decided to go with the Tusk Recon as my second tire for my second ride. So this bike has been out on 2 rides so far, and so far I'm really liking the Tusk Recon. Coming around the bike on this side as well, I did the Bulletproof Designs radiator guards. And I think that pretty well sums up what I've done to this one. It's been an awesome bike so far. Oh, I did miss the map switch that I put on. You definitely can tell a difference between the two settings. I actually like the mild setting. It hits a lot harder down low, which is where I'm riding a lot of the time anyway. It gives me a lot more low end power. So that's it. So that pretty well sums up the 2021 KTM 300 XC bike build. For now, there may be some additional parts that I end up putting on later as I get some rides in. But I'm looking forward to getting a lot of rides in on this bike. Hopefully you've liked the videos I put so far of the parts we've installed on the bike. But I will be posting a lot more videos of rides with this bike and my thoughts of it as we get some miles on it. So that's it. That'll wrap up the 2021 bike build. Give me a thumbs up down below. Thanks, guys.